So my name is Alex Dunbar. I'm Operations Director at Cinch Self Storage, and today you're in Cinch Self Storage Paulton, which is our latest Cinch store. Yeah, so in Paulton today, we've got obviously the breakfast launch, which is kind of a trays day, but also for locals to come and see us, visit us. We've got free hot drinks, bacon sandwiches, sausage sandwiches, all some hot food there. They have a tour of the store so they can see what we're about, but also just for us to introduce ourselves to the local community. Paulton is a local customer base, and we really want to be part of that community and support other businesses as well, and other social enterprises. The motivation to look into the smart lock was this site worked for us if we had limited staffing numbers here, and as soon as that labour cost increased, it wasn't a financial viable site. So we knew we had to look at a way of how we could have kind of a streamlined staffing model at this store, and how we kind of remotely manage it from our call centre, and also with kind of sister stores supporting it. So we knew we had to go down a smart lock type of systems for that to allow us to trade all the hours we want to trade, but with limited staffing on site. So I think when we were kind of looking at the different providers out there, whether it's PTI or other smart lock providers, I mean the PTI ASSO Abloy brand was really important. You know, when you're looking for a provider for access control, you're really looking at a strategic decision that's got longevity to it, and it wouldn't be something that we'd be looking to go back and change in the next 10, 15, 20 years. So we were really looking for a partner that had a strong track record in that sector. And obviously PTI and ASSO Abloy have been in the self-storage sector for a long time, and they've got a track record of 7 years with us ourselves alone, so that made us feel really comfortable and was kind of one of our key decisions of why we were going to continue that partnership forward. So what we've done with that is we've kind of migrated our existing access control provider over to PTI, and that's been a really kind of slick process. I think the things that really impress us with PTI is they're UK based, so kind of from a support aspect. You've always got kind of email or you can call the guys in the UK and get a quick response, and they've just got that longevity as well and that history within the access control sector, which gives us confidence.
Well, I think this partnership between Cinch as an operator and PTI as the supplier is the way forward. We're seeing more and more sites moving over to automation, more and more electronic lock systems being brought in, and there's an interesting push between customer demand and then the innovative suppliers and innovative companies like Cinch from the other side who are developing these solutions. Cinch as an operator really targets small local community sites and embeds themselves within that community. And I think using a site like this, which was an old car showroom, but it's right in the heart of the community. They've got people down here. I mean, there's a food stall outside. It's really, despite it being cold out there, it's really busy. And I think it's testament to them that they've seen this opportunity to really support the local community, local micro businesses that want to grow. I think it's a fantastic opportunity for them and for the local community.
Feedback's been great so far since we've installed the new system. We've had quite a few new customers move in off the back of it, and they've been really positive about their experience. I think it just brings us into the 21st century, and it enables us to encapsulate that other demographic of customer that's potentially looking for a more self-service experience. We do also have the ability for customers to be able to use the traditional pin pad option, so we can actually cater for everybody's requirements. I think with access control, perhaps sometimes it gets overlooked as part of the customer experience. Customers are looking for ease of access, to be able to come in through the gate into their storage unit as freely as possible, and PTI enable us to provide that for our customers.
Customer expectations on the self-storage providers has certainly changed, and their expectations has elevated what they expect us to provide. And I think, when we were looking at kind of apps and technology, we knew we had to take that next step, because I think if you look outside the self-storage sector, whether you're using a gym, whether you're staying in a hotel, people expect these kind of smart apps and access control systems, and moving away kind of from the traditional padlock certainly seemed the right move. So this was certainly, it gave us as Cinch the flexibility from staffing levels to be able to manage at certain times of the day, but also it really was driven also by customer expectations and what customers now demand from us as a self-storage provider are certainly higher and increasing all the time. So the future for Cinch, we've got big growth plans. So currently at 26 stores. By the end of the year, well into the 30s, if not close to 40. And I think in the next 5 years, it'd be great to be 50, 60 stores, and hopefully PTI will join us on that journey, whether it be some satellite stores with a ProEdge system or some larger, more traditional self-storage facilities with lock and latches. I think PTI will be with us on that journey.